Hello everyone, this is Mohak and today I'm here with a big announcement to make. I'll be going to release a full stack development course, an actual full stack development course, which will be absolutely free. The videos will be put on YouTube. So you might ask, what's special about this course? There are already a lot of courses on internet that you can watch. See, before making this course, I had already watched a lot of YouTube videos, Udemy courses. They were great, no doubt. But the thing is, they were not teaching what you actually need to know to work in a production environment or to work as a freelancer or to work in an actual project in your company or in your whatever that you want to do. So what will you be learning in this course? I'll be teaching everything. I mean everything that you need to know, from front end to back end to database to other technologies, other tools, everything that you need to know to become a front to full stack developer. So let's come to the front end. So what will I be teaching in front end? I think it's obvious. I'll be teaching you React.js, but it's not just React.js. There is a lot more to React. So I'll be starting with basic React, then Redux, then hooks, and you see state management, which is done by Redux, is a big part of front end. State management is not just making a simple call or hook or just declaring a state. It's not that easy. To manage the state of whole website is a very big task. So state management, where a lot of people have problems, I'll be teaching you that. See, I have seen many courses where they teach you React by using JSX. And by JSX I mean like they will use HTML components like div, your paragraph component, your h1, your h6. But if you had to use HTML components or CSS, you wouldn't have come to React, right? You might have seen many beautiful websites that have been made in React. Many not just beautiful, but so advanced websites. So what are they made in? So if I talk about the UI part, so I'll be teaching you Material UI. So Material UI is a UI of Google. You can see it on all your apps, on the Google apps, Gmail, Google, Hangouts, everything. They use Material UI. There are other UIs like Chakra UI and Design. And for me, I think the best is Material UI. It is very easy to use and very easy to learn, and it's quite popular. So when it comes to making forms, see, making forms is a very big part of React, React or any website development. Everything you go or you make login forms or big forms. So making forms is a very big part, and you can just use text field or a input field. You have to make calls, advanced calls, API calls, sometimes many calls in just a single form. So making a form is not easy. So I'll be teaching you how to use Formic. It's a very, very advanced and quite popular npm library, npm package. And let's come to testing part. I don't think anyone is teaching the testing. How do you actually test your what you have made in React or front end? So they are basically I'll be teaching you two types of testing: unit testing, which will be in Jest, and power testing with Enzyme. And it's never just React. If you go to the React official website, they have shown you like two other templates, you can say. Next.js, Gatsby. So making a website in just React is not a good decision. So in just React, doing SEO is not easy. Even the routing part, you have to install a React router to actually use, to actually go to page or go to links. So you have to install another package to do that. I don't think it's like, it's okay, you can do that, but it's not optimal, or you can say it's not ideal. So in Next.js and Gatsby, it's already included the routing part, the rendering. So in Next.js it's server side rendered, in Gatsby it's client side rendered. But in React, it just renders whenever the page is loaded on your website. So it takes time, it takes power of your computer, of the browser. And as you all know, React, Node.js, everything are written in JavaScript. So just JavaScript is not enough. I'll be teaching good TypeScript, so you can really enhance the quality of your website with TypeScript. Let's come to the backend part. So as you all might have guessed, I'll be teaching Node.js, but it's never just Node.js. Node.js is just an engine, not an engine, sorry. The engine that I use is V8, and under the hood, Node.js is C++. So whenever someone says backend, it doesn't mean just backend. What is backend? So backend is mainly your APIs, your REST APIs or your GraphQL. And most of the times, when someone has a big project or any startup, so they have a single backend which they are using in their website, in their Android app, in their iOS app. So a single backend is used in all of them. So, and many a times in very big projects, the APIs, the REST APIs are divided into microservices. I will not go deep into the microservice part, it's a video of its own. And with Node, there are many other technologies that is used, like Express. There are many other, like Express. The most common is Express. Apollo server is there, which is used for your GraphQL. And when it comes to Node.js, there are many templates like SQLize, TypeORM, MicroORM, which has many different connectivity options, models, migrations, everything for different databases, everything. So even the folder structure matters. Like the most famous or the best folder structure I've seen is Fractal folder design, which is a highly scalable folder design. You might say it's just a folder design. How can it be such a big thing? It's just folder design, dividing files into different folders. But it does matter. If you are working with a team, then, or if you scale in the future, so you have to be ready for that. It's not like that you have to rewrite your whole backend again in the future. You have to make it scalable. So yeah. Enough with that. So I'll be teaching GraphQL and GraphQL in TypeScript, which is type GraphQL, testing, Node.js testing in Mocha, Firebase. Firebase as a database, and authentication, everything, AWS. So I won't be teaching whole AWS, just the basics like Beanstalk, EC2, Lambda, RDS, S3, load balancing, how you balance the nodes load which comes to your website. So and let's come to the miscellaneous part. So what other things will I be teaching? So when it comes to JavaScript, so there is like ES6, ES7, ES5. So for now, browsers can only understand ES5, but it is recommended to write code in ES6 and higher because it's much better. It has better imports, exports, it has better code syntax. So we use Babel for that compiler. I'll be teaching Webpack, NPM, Yarn. Yarn is slightly better than NPM. I'll be teaching Git, how to actually version control. Tools, IDs like PHP-Storm. PHP-Storm is a highly advanced, very advanced IDE. Much better than Visual Studio. I'll be teaching Postman, how to document your APIs, how to test your APIs, Linux commands, which will you will be using, and even hosting. So hosting isn't easy. Hosting your APIs on AWS or hosting your React on Netlify, everything. So what language will be learning in this course? I think it's obvious. I'll be teaching JavaScript because JavaScript is used in React, Node.js, in both of them they are used. But nowadays just JavaScript is not enough. You actually need something more than that. JavaScript has a lot of flaws, a lot of problems. I have written an article about it. You can check it out. I have it on my LinkedIn profile. So I'll be teaching TypeScript, which is advanced version of JavaScript. The syntax is something like JavaScript. So yeah. So please tell me in the comment section, and by liking this post if you want this course, and I'll be actually putting a lot of effort in making this course. So yeah, thank you.